Alright, hope everyone got their popcorn, their soda drinks. I don't know why I'm telling you guys to get popcorn every single break we have, but you better have popcorn by this point. Up next is Spyro Any Reignited Trilogy with Cameron, Zic, and Asukero. So it's gonna be a 38-minute race, a bit on the shorter side, but it should be quite interesting. SRT definitely changed a lot, since its release with a lot of new speedrunning strats. So hopefully you guys will see those today. Feel free to let us know, Hypno. Also, Hypno's on commentary. Apologies for that.
Yeah, yeah. This game has progressed a lot since the PS4 days for sure, and like the Xbox One days, basically just the console days. Tons more glitches, which you can see in other categories as well. But today we got any percent. So yeah, hopefully these runners can put on a good show for you. All right,
All right. Feel free to count us down when you're ready.
alrighty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Good luck, lads.
All right, let's go. Okay. So during this opening cutscene, I'll just explain what you're going to be seeing during this race. So basically, this game is very glitchy. So if you've seen previous Spyro speedruns, especially of OG, it's going to be in a similar vein, but quite a bit different at the same time. So instantly, I'll explain what's happening here. Um, you may have been able to see on Zic's screen in the top right, him instantly just skip to the end of a level. We would usually have to pay 100 gems to access that bridge, because that's what he skipped to get over there. But with a couple of well-timed jumps, we can just get right over there. Cam a bit behind, but everyone seems to have gone through relatively painlessly, so we're in there. Gems in this run, similarly to the Spyro 2 OG any percent run, they're not going to be like stupidly important. We're going to be skipping a lot of them, mainly because we skip so much of levels in this category that there's really no need to go out of our way for gems. So a lot of the gems that we'll collect in this run are in our path. As you can see, Cam just besides that yellow, because 10 gems are quite a lot. Like a lot of the gems he's collecting are just in the way. All right, so second level of the run, Idle Springs. A bit of an auto scroller. You flame these guys that Zic just flamed and Asukero just flamed. And during that time, a guy will open a door. But again, during that time, there's a lot of like just waiting about. So you can go ahead and get gems. As you can see Zic doing right now. As you can see all three people doing right now, actually. Cam going through the door now. And he's only just opened the door on Zic's screen, so there's a bit of a like insight into how long it takes for these guys to open the doors after you kill the enemy. But yeah, this level is one of the least interesting levels in the speedrun, but don't worry, it's gonna definitely pick up from here. For sure. I see a couple Team Zics in the chat. Oi oi. Alright, so we get the talisman. This category requires us to get 14 talisman. You may be aware of the OG category in the original Spyro 2. 14 talisman, it's very, very similar. Except for in that category, you could just completely ignore gems. This category here, we're going to be getting a few, because it's not that broken, but it's still pretty broken. An example of it being broken is going to be seen in this next level here, Colossus. In a lot of categories that aren't any percent, Colossus is one of the worst levels because of certain mini games that I won't go into detail about. If you want to look into completion categories, I recommend the Spyro 2 leaderboards on speedrun.com. But luckily we don't have to do that, thank goodness, because if we did, oh me oh my. But yeah, so similarly to Idle Springs, we have to open a couple doors. However, we're going to skip one coming up here. A casual playthrough, if you look at Zic's screen, would just talk to that guy there and go through the door as normal. But we're not about to do that. We're going to use this statue here to jump all the way up. And then do a series of jumps across here. Oh, Zic. Oh no. Asu's made it though. We'll focus on Asu for now. So he's in the talisman cutscene. And he's about to beat the level. That level, casually, would usually take about, I don't know, minute and a half, 2 minutes. There's a lot of waiting about. But we speedrunners like to do stuff differently. So he's out of there instantly. Alright. Now time for probably the most game opening skip, if that makes sense. It just completely destroys the game, makes the route very versatile. We're going to go to Glimmer now. As long as if I remembered the route correctly. I'm looking at Asu now, and I am not aware of what he's doing at all. Aha! I actually do know what he's doing. Okay, he's doing a different way of the same glitch. He's going to jump on this scenery to the left here, like so, and he's going to use it to skip the swim power-up. There's another way of doing it that Cam is doing, actually. You may have just seen the end of it. He uses the Glimmer portal to trick the game and wrong warp to the Ocean Speedway portal. Lots of dumb glitches in this, as you can see. 2 different ways to do the same game-breaking thing. You know. And this is only just the start of it. Cam in Horrorcoast now. We'll focus on Cam for a bit, top left. He's going to skip straight to the Talisman room, doing some specific jumps and glitching through this wall here, using the windmill, and going straight into the Talisman room. Keep an eye on Cam's gem count. We're going to need 400 gems in 1 level's time. He's at 371. He should be able to collect 29 gems in the next level. Completely fine. Asu is already over 400, so he's completely fine. Doesn't need to worry about gems at all. Gem routing seems to be on point here. Alright, we'll keep an eye on Cam now. Cam's going to go to Sunny Beach. This, again, in the old Any Percent, on the console, when, on like the consoles, like PS4, Xbox One, stuff like that, when this game hadn't come out on PC, this level you just played casually. However, now there's a glitch where you can utilize the turtles, which Cam just jumped off one of them, but we're going to use the one to his right, coming up here. We're going to use it to glitch through the wall and into an out-of-bounds plane, which luckily has water that we can swim in. You may have noticed that we didn't buy the swim power-up, hence those 2 skips that you saw all 3 runners do. But swimming in this game is kind of weird, and basically it only counts as swimming if you charge down into the water. If you start below the water, the game will let you swim, even if you don't have the power-up. This wasn't the case in the original Spyro. You would just be walking under the water and you'd most likely be stuck. But luckily this game treats us a lot more, and a lot more honestly, I guess. We're in water, so we're allowed to swim. Very good. Alright, speaking of water levels that are broken, this next level, as I said previously, 400 gems is required for Aquaria Towers, which is the next level coming up. So it's very good gem routing by all of these guys, way above 400, where we need to be. We're going to talk to Moneybags, spend the 400 gems. This wall was skippable in the original game, but no such luck here, sadly. But that's fine. The gem routing works out, and we're able to do it. Again, when this game was only on console and not on PC, this was another level that we would play, like, basically just casually, just the normal way, which requires spending 100 gems on Moneybags' submarine. However, we skip that, and as you can see, Cam in the top left has just completely broken the entire level. And if you missed it, Asukero is about to do the same thing. He's looking to land on an invisible plane here. There it is. And then glide hover up top. That's a tech I haven't really discussed yet. Glide hovering is completely broken. Basically, if you jump and then hit X again to activate a glide, unlike the original game where you had to wait like 1 or 2 seconds to hover, there's about half a second delay in this game, and the hover is way more broken than in the original. It gives you way more height, so you're just able to basically just glide hover within like half a second of each input and just get up to places that you are definitely not supposed to get up to. Alright, bit of an auto scroller here with Crush. Yeah, pretty basic boss fight. The only thing really to mention here is the sheep manip. If you stand in a certain spot after the first hit, like Cam did, and hopefully like Asukero did, I think he's going to go for it. Yeah, you can get multiple sheep to drop down on the first hit, which is obviously good for keeping Sparks healthy. As well as this, there is damage abuse strats in Crush, which basically, if you don't damage abuse here and you just play like casually, and you just avoid all this stuff, he will shoot out 3 attacks on each phase. However, if you just take damage by the first one, he'll only do 1 because he's already hit you, and then he'll move. So you want to get right up close to him, and then get hit on purpose, and then go. Pretty simple boss fight, but you can lose time here, and I've seen many a runner lose runs here as well. Don't ask how, but it has happened. Good crush fight by Cam. Cam, besides Glimmer, the very first level of the game, has actually been on an absolute tear so far this race. Really consistent, besides Glimmer. Considering he hasn't played the game in so long. It's absolutely incredible. Okay. Alright, another level that has been completely broken. Probably the most recent, like, big glitch that we found. Crystal Glacier here. So, again, we used to spend 200 gems here to activate a bridge that Moneybags kept locked. However, thanks to a trick called enemy duping, we're able to kill 15 enemies when there's actually only, I think, 13 or 14. Either way, not enough to activate a power-up, which you'll hopefully see. And this power-up, just by chance, enables us to glide, and with a glitch that you definitely see later on, like absolutely, with a glitch called, what's it called now? Either way, I can't think of a technical term, but either way, you basically, there you go, I just thought of it, height cap breaking. Basically, you're able to glide all the way up, and with a very precise angle on the analog stick, you can break the height cap, because this game doesn't allow you to glide too high up, because of the fear that you might completely break the game. However, for some reason, a certain angle on the analog stick just ignores that completely. So we're able to do that, luckily. Which you'll see here. Cam got the enemy dupe successfully. Let's see if Zic gets it here. He's going to try and kill both enemies at the exact same time. Pretty much, or as close to one another as he can get. Then Death Abuse after getting to Zoe. Because Zoe saves your position. And then hopefully he got it. He did get it, very nice. So those enemies both respawn instantly, and then you're able to get 15. And Cam is currently struggling with it. There we go, he's got it. So yeah, you're not supposed to be able to glide as high as Cam just glided right there, but he was just able to do that because well-made video game is well-made. Alright. Very well played, Asukero. Very well played. So, it depends what route they're going with here, but I believe the next level should be Metro Speedway. This is a level that you wouldn't really see in any like original Spyro 2 category besides Hundo, because it's just too slow. However, it's needed for any percent for a glitch that you'll see hopefully in about 12, 13, 14 minutes time. Asukero getting up there wonderfully with a glide hover. Yes, very nice. Okay. So he enters Metro Speedway, or Dan's Circuit Metro, because I am English and languages are hard. Alright. So, if you're watching this stream, you probably know what speedways are already, because yes, Spyro community stream, yes. But in case you don't, in case you're new, speedways are basically, there's 4 sets of enemies, and there's usually 8 of each enemy, and you have to kill them all before the time runs out, and you get added time whenever you're able to break or kill an enemy or whatever. So as you can see, Asukero in the bottom right here is so far following the route pretty much perfectly. I think a good time here, if I remember correctly, is a sub 50. We'll see when the speedway is done if they've gotten that. If I remember correctly, I could be very wrong. Here we go. Let's see what he gets. 58. I may have gotten it wrong then. Oh no, Cam got a 50.1. Maybe I didn't get it wrong. Maybe Asukero messed up somewhere and I missed it. But anyway. Zic's fallen a little bit behind here, but hopefully he can catch up. He is very consistent, so hopefully that can play into his favour. For the old Team Zickers out there. Alright. Very close between Cam and Asu. Very close indeed. Alright, Skelos, probably one of the quickest levels in the game, comes out in about 30 seconds. You basically do a well-timed glide hover and you skip the entire level. Bit of a wall glide as well. Wall glide, basically pushing up against a wall, simply pushes you up. Kind of says it in the name really. But yeah, and then it just completely skips the level. Casually, that level takes about a minute 10. But when we do it, it takes about 30 seconds. Very nicely done, especially by Cam. I'm shocked Cam is playing this well, considering he hasn't played in, I don't know, good 2.5 months. Very insane. Alright. Cam should be heading to Breeze Harbor now. Again, a level that's completely broken. Every level so far in this hub world, besides Metro Speedway, has been completely broken. And that theme will only continue. So, he's going to kill that enemy to make sure that he doesn't put out the fire. Go up here, if you're looking in the top left. And then he's going to do a thing called window jump, where basically the window here extends way further than it looks, and you're able to stand on that little ridge. As you can see, that looks completely stupid, and there shouldn't be any way that Spyro's able to stand on there, but Tweets for Bob made a great video game, and we're happy for it. So, Cam is going to get a couple gems here, nothing big though. Just like so. Oh, he missed. Did he miss flaming it? No, he didn't. Okay, he got lucky. I thought he missed flaming that little area there, but he got it. So, yeah. Again, that level takes a long time when you're playing it casually. That is a good 2-minute level, and we just do it in a minute, basically. Very nice. Okay. Next up for Cam should be Buying, Climb, and then Scorch. As you can see, Cam has 831 gems. Huge amount of gems, but luckily we're going to need that. Asu even has more, 885. Goodness. We're going to be buying Climb here, which does exactly what it says on the tin. Enables us to climb up these ladders right here. But it does set us back 500 gems. Luckily, if I remember correctly, we're only going to need to buy one more thing here. And that is to unlock a level called Shady Oasis. Actually, I'm wrong. Scratch that. I'm an idiot. We need to buy 2 more things for 800 gems. However, there is a couple of areas that are absolutely loaded. This being one of them. You're about to see Cam get a bunch of gems here. Somewhere in the region of 70 or 60. Somewhere like that. Yeah, and all of a sudden he's at 480. and still climbing. 487 after entering with about 390. And he's going to be at 502 here, and we're not even at the end of a level. So, yeah, Scorch is an absolute just money-grabbing level, it really is. Oh, he missed the 5 gem. He's going to go for these, though, I think. Yeah, he's going to go for that 5 to make up for it. Very smart. And yeah, that's the end of a level. Again, pretty broken level. I didn't even mention that at the start of that level they did a quick glide hover to get up to the part where you get a load of gems. That is technically a skip. It's just so easy and simple that I didn't even think to mention it. But yeah, so that is 4 for 4 levels that are broken, but sadly now we have a level that isn't broken. A bit of an auto scroller, but at the same time, it does have a lot of skill with doing like the movement fast, I suppose. So we'll see what happens here for Fracture Hills. Again, still pretty close between Asu and Cam here. Not looking good for the big old Zic Nation. God damn it. Alright. So yeah, in this level you have to flame 6 of the bagpipe dudes. I don't know their name, I forget their name. I'm an idiot. But yeah. And basically that'll open the talisman room, which is obviously how you beat the level, so that's quite important. So a little bit of an auto scroller, but as you can see, Cam taking a wicked line there. So there is genuine skill in it. It's just very you have to look out for it basically. It's, you know, not obvious. They're satires. Boy, that's a type of comedy. Anyway, alright. So alright, Cam's nearly there. Just one more to go. Yeah, Cam should be absolutely fine on gems. 568. 569 gems should be absolutely fine, honestly. But thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, much appreciated. Thank you for humoring me. But yeah, Cam's nearly there now. Still very close between Cam and Asu. My goodness. Wow, this is very close indeed. Okay. So going from realistically the only non-glitch level in this entire hub world besides Metro Speedway to probably one of the most broken. We've got sadly one more auto scroller, but this is the exact opposite of that. Tons of aesthetically pleasing movement for sure. Should mention this little skip here. There's a door that Cameron just skipped, and you'll see Asu skip it as well. It requires 8 orbs, but we aren't interested in orbs, as you'll see when we enter the final world. Yeah, Cam going into Magma Cone in the top left. Oh, okay, that's fine. Good save. He's going to go for a wall glide here. It's pretty troublesome at times. It can be a little bit annoying, but he's got it there. And now we're going to jump to this ladder, and we're going to glide all the way away from this ladder back towards the camera. Get around this building here as Cam is doing, hovering in the top left, and then gliding all the way and skipping another Moneybags pay. I think we skipped another 200 gems there. It's either 100 or 200. I believe it's 200 though. Damage abuse off this lava, and then tilt the camera up so we can see what we're doing and just avoiding the rocks. Very well played level by Cam. Really well played level. There is actually a strat. I'm not sure if Asu did it, but there's a strat where after you glide all the way back towards the camera, you can land on an out-of-bounds rock and skip climbing and damage abusing on the ladder the first time, and skip straight to the second climb up the volcano. Saves about 6, 7, but I'm not sure if they did it. Zic might do it here. And as the next level isn't the most interesting, we'll focus on Zic here. For y'all interested, the next level is Shady Oasis. It's an auto-scroller. Probably the worst auto-scroller in the game. It's very boring and not much happens. So we'll pay attention to Zic here. Zic, nice wall glide. We'll see if Zic does the strat. I hope he does. Because if he doesn't, I'm going to look like a massive idiot. So let's hope he does. Oh, just messing up the turnaround. That turnaround is harder than it looks. If you do the inputs too close to one another, you'll just get that. Spyro just won't turn around. Oh, he's doing it. Nice. Land there. Yes, very good. No! That's so... Oh, dude. He actually landed on the rock, but then he like flopped off. I have no idea what happened there. That's sad. That's sad. It happens, it happens. You saw the rock I was talking about though, so at least there's that. Okay. Asu did it? Okay, cool. That's good, because at least you saw it then. That's very cool. Alright. I may as well explain this auto-scroller. Don't worry, things will pick up. There's only about a minute left of this, all good. Basically, you just have to flame these trees so that this big fat monstrosity can barge down the doors for you. But you have to kind of follow him. And as you can see for Cam, he gets stuck on enemies and it's awful and it's the worst and I hate it. I wonder if he'll get stuck here as well. Yeah, he kind of got stuck for Asu as well. Oh god, it's so bad. But Cam's nearly out. We'll focus on Cam here. Yeah, just staying pretty close to him to make sure nothing goes wrong. Keeping a beady eye on him. Hitting the tree, very nice. You don't actually have to use that green ball to hit that tree. You can do a glide hover, and just flame the tree. That also works, but yeah, Cam electing to do the smart thing because it's easy and it wastes 0 time, so you may as well do it. Cam on 455 gems. That is the last gems he's gonna need for the entire run. He is completely fine for gems. We're going to be paying for Zephyr now, and that is the last level of this hub world. And indeed, the last non-boss fight level that you will see in the entire run. So, Cam on 455 gems, that is absolutely fine. He warped to Metro Speedway there, as you can see, because it puts you right outside Zephyr. And this game has the canny ability to warp you anywhere you want with the click of the select button, which is very, very nice. Takes you to the guidebook, and from there you can do stuff. Cam is going to go for this wall glide here. As I said, oh my goodness, Cam, what is happening? So Cam is going to go for this wall glide in the top left. It's pretty hard. Let's see how Asu fares with it. This could change the balance of the race entirely. Cam gets it. Now just don't fall off, because if you fall off, there is no way to save it. Well done. There is no death plane below. So if you look at Asu now, he just gets it. If you look below him, there is no death plane. If you don't get that jump, you have to leave the level. There is no alternate way to save that. So that's pretty unfortunate if that happens to you. It straight up kills the run, no matter how good it is. It's very sad. Ooh, Asu's going for something hard here. And he gets it! Oh my goodness. That's incredible. Cam went for it as well, apparently. Wow, Asu's a legend. That's insane. We are neck and neck. Oh my goodness. We are within half a second of each other. Okay. It's going to come down to a coin flip. So basically, there is a glitch called level storage here, where you do a 1-frame trick and you hit pause as you enter the boss fight. You then hit exit level, and there is a coin flip whether the game thinks you're in Metro Speedway or Icy Speedway. We have unlocked Metro Speedway. We haven't unlocked Icy. And that is a problem, because if they get a yellow background here, that means it's Icy Speedway, and that means they are doomed. Asu gets the trick. He gets a purple background. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. So Asu now, if you focus on the bottom right, is going to do a series of inputs here that you can't see, but they consist of a couple of bottom right inputs and then holding down, going into Metro Speedway, because the game thinks you're in the overworld here, because you hit exit level on the menu. And then after a series of inputs, you enter Gulp, you Death Abuse, as you'll see Asu do. Just like that. And because the game thinks you're in Metro Speedway, it will give you this. These are all the Speedway abilities, Supercharge and Infinite Glide. So you can beat the boss fight in less than 10 seconds. Let's see if Cam gets it here. Come on, Cam. Pause buffer. Yes, yes. Purple background, please, Cam. No. My goodness. So, yeah. Cam just got Icy Speedway. That is a coin flip, and that is a run killer. Okay. We're going to focus on Asu now for the time being. He's going to do Ripto Skip. Basically, he's going to break the height cap like you saw in Crystal Glacier, the first level of Last Hub. You are not supposed to be able to glide this high at all. Let's see if he gets it. He's going to try and land in the final boss door. It's looking very good. It's in the center of this building. He lines up perfectly. That's gorgeous. That is absolutely stunning. My God, that's just won him the race. Wow, that's unbelievable. Okay. Okay. Wow. That's just incredible. We'll focus on Asu here. The final boss is, because you have all the Speedway power-ups, you are literally just going to ram your face into Ripto, and that is the boss. He gets 2 of the orbs before this next phase here, because you can't cheese this next phase with the supercharge. You actually have to do it legit. So he collects 2 orbs there, so we can just do it here. He could 1 cycle, you know. Not quite, I don't think. There is a 1 cycle here. If your 3rd orb that you collect is a supercharge power-up, you are able to pseudo infinite gulp by doing a series of quick hits. It's very frame tight, but it does save about 15 seconds. I do believe Cam got it. Zic is going for it now. Zic gets icy. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I would actually recommend, if you're thinking about getting into this game, maybe collect 100 extra gems and unlock Icy Speedway for your first couple of runs, so that this doesn't happen. Because it's very unfortunate, but it only wastes about 30-40 seconds to unlock Icy, so it's well worth it if you're thinking about getting into the speedrun. And I would recommend getting into the speedrun. But okay, Asu is nearly done, as long as he doesn't choke it. I would absolutely choke it if I was him. There is no doubt about it. I believe he has 2 hits left. He's just stalking Ripto. On the final hit, it's time. He's nearly there. Time for Asu. That's a brilliant time. In a marathon, that is absolutely incredible. Way below estimate. GG for Asu. That's unbelievable. Well played. Alright, Cam going for the height cap, and there's an example of it being very, very difficult. It is very precise how you do it. Zic is back in Autumn Plains. I do not know what happened to him. He's unlocking Icy Speedway, isn't he? I get it. I get it. He's unlocking Icy Speedway so he doesn't get cheesed. It makes sense. This is what you should do if you're just starting out with the game. You should absolutely do what Zic's doing here. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah. And obviously, again, I would thoroughly recommend getting into this game. It's a great speed game. Oh my goodness, Cam has cheesed it. I do not believe that. Can someone clip that? That is unbelievable what Cam just did. I was just talking about Zic. That is absolutely unbelievable. He's not gone high enough, but he's found a gap in the wall. And he's gone through that and he's barely made it. That's unbelievable. Okay. Someone clip what Cam just did. I'm not sure if that's known or not. I know for a fact I haven't seen it. Okay, we'll focus on Cam here. You've already seen the level storage that Zic's doing. Cam is closing in. Cam will be sub-estimate as long as he doesn't choke it. He's low on sparks, so sheep appear. That's another thing. You don't really want to be too low on sheep, on sparks, because otherwise Hunter will shoot down sheep for you. Hunter being that obnoxious twit following you the whole game. Cam actually very smartly getting away from Ripto so he doesn't get bombarded by these fireballs. I tend to do a strat, or at least I did when I ran the game. I'll probably come back at some point. But I tended to jump just before Ripto shot the fireball, so that he would shoot above me, because he locks onto you. So if you just jump before he shoots the fireball, you will never get hit because the fireball will just go sailing above you. As Cam enters the third phase here, we got Zic going for the height cap. He's pretty consistent at this, and it doesn't look like he's making any mistake here. Very nice, very nice. Cam should just about get second here though. Every player should sub-estimate, which is nice to see. Very nice to see, especially in a category this fragile and this volatile, where things can absolutely snowball, where coin flips can go completely not in your favor. I think that was a 35.09 for Cam. Again, it's a great marathon time. Completely fine, considering he got screwed by the coin flip. That is absolutely not bad at all. Honestly, anything sub-estimate in this category is absolutely fine, considering, again, just how volatile it can be. Okay. Hopefully Zic can get a 2-cycle here. No 1 cycles, unfortunately, but hopefully he can just squeak this one out.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
Okay.
Certainly do not.
Hunter?
Yeah, I do believe Zic is doing... No, he's not. Not quite. I thought he was doing my strat where he was jumping to manipulate the fireballs, but I guess not. Okay, third phase. He should still come in at sub-estimate, which is great to see. But yeah. Alright, I believe now, I guess, as Zic finishes up here, and again, he should sub-estimate, should be about a 37.30 maybe. I guess I'll just give a quick plug to the next run we got coming up, which is the winner of this race, Asukero. He will be doing the next Spyro in this game, Spyro 3. What on earth did I just see on Zic's screen? Is that known? I feel like that's known. Maybe that's known. Yeah, this game is glitchy. This game is glitchy. This game is very glitchy. I'm not gonna undersell that. That was ridiculous. I just figured that was known because it was so obviously there. But maybe not. Maybe not. Alright. Let's go, Zic. One more hit for the boys. One more. There it is. 37.24, I believe. Everyone coming in at sub-estimate will love to see it. And yeah. Alright, again, if you want to see the next run, it is Spyro 3 SRT, I believe any percent, from the winner of this race, Asukero. So yeah. Alright, hope you all enjoyed and stick around for some more Spyro. That's great.
Hypno, I don't appreciate you taking my job. We'll have this discussion later. Hypno, I don't appreciate
good job on
you taking
the
my job.
good job on the
we'll
race,
have this
everyone.
discussion later. Definitely a lot of interesting
good
things. I
job
saw
on
a
the-
lot of black screens
good
and then a
job
lot
on the
of
race,
free
everyone.
fighting gulp. So
Definitely a
I
lot
don't
of
think everything went to plan, but you guys still came out of it underestimated, so that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, we saw lava gulp at the end there, so that's also apparently a thing that can happen to SRT.
I was so
everyone.
excited when I got that.
I thought my game was gonna crash and shady. It just lagged like the hardest I've ever seen it lag, honestly. Surprised it didn't do that then.
Well, the game came out in the year 2000, so you can expect it to be a little buggy.
Yeah, yep.
All right, so next up, I believe, since Hypno apparently spoiled the fun, yeah, we got SRT Freak, I think.
You
I don't know.
always spoils the
Yep.
fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing here. Apparently, Hypno is the host. Now I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna come back. But yeah, come stick around. We'll be doing SRT with Asu, the winner of this race. So see you guys in 10 minutes.